Bringing data together from multiple systems is time-consuming, error-prone, and slows down decision-making. That's where Joiin comes in, giving you all of your data at your fingertips for you to act on now. The first workflow I'll show you is how to create a consolidated P&L in Joiin. So all of this is live data, remember, and we can decide which companies we'd like to include in this report. I'm going to apply these changes, and all that data is going to be at my fingertips rather than stale Excel exports that can take hours for finance teams to manage. We can then decide the reporting currency. So I'm going to look at US dollars here. I'm going to apply those changes, and Joiin's going to do all of the currency translations and heavy lifting for me in the background. I can then decide how I'd like to display my report. So at the moment, I'm looking at just this month, but I could say I want to see this financial year to date, break this one down by company, and I can apply those changes and add a total column. And now I've got my constituent entities and a consolidated total over here in the total column. I can click on any of these figures as well, and we can drill down first into the journals page within Joiin and see all the underlying transactions, but we can also then click on the hyperlink into the original source document, and that would take me into the original invoice in Xero. We can go back into the report and we can have a look at some of the other configuration options. So first, I'm going to decide to remove my intercompany accounts. So I can go up here and select this elimination configuration box. I've got a couple of different options, but for the time being, I'm just going to simply remove my eliminations, and Joiin will manage all of that, and again, the adjustments for me as well there. I can then decide what kind of reporting layout I want to use. So I've got some pre-built layouts up here, my profit and loss and EBITDA, but also I'm going to select my previously created template that I've got, which is just quite like a high-level view of the data here. And then finally, I'm going to add on my budgets as well. So Joiin will pull in all of your budget data from the source system automatically, or you can upload your own into Joiin. And I'm just going to put those ones onto my P&L. And now that I'm happy with this one, I can save this report. I can save it as an individual report for later use, or I can add it to one of my board packs. I'm going to add it to an existing report pack. I'll show you these ones later. I'm going to add it to this one here. And then I can turn on these dynamic data as well. So that will just mean that it's the latest data always included in this report. I've now created my first report, added it to the report pack, and we're going to dive in there and have a look at these ones. So I've got my example report pack that I've created here with my own customized backgrounds, logos, branding, which I'm going to put into present mode and have a look at how these ones behave. So we've got our own customized table of contents page, an AI generated executive summary. Here we're looking at some of our key metrics within my group of companies, analysing revenue as budget figures, but also we're bringing together financial and non-financial data here, looking at the amount of revenue per sales rep within my organisation. Now we have the P&L that we've just created and add into the report with an actual versus budget for my two entities. I'm going to exit out of this one and show you how easy it is to customise reports on the fly, build up these report packs that previously take ages. So we've got our report. I'd like to add some charts to help me analyse this data as well. So I'm going to add a new section to the report, and I'm going to add a chart looking at my revenue versus budget. I'm also able to harness Joiin's large language model and AI to analyse my data. So I'm going to add another section to this report, and I'm going to add some text. I can now jump in here and I can manually type in some figures myself, or I can use Joiin's AI to analyse the data in front of me. So I'm going to say I want analysis of my month-end P&L. I'm going to harness Joiin's AI capabilities. I could get simple summary performance, analyse trends, or generate recommendations, or I can ask questions directly of the data. For the time being, I'm just going to ask for some trend analysis here. Now that I'm happy with the report that I've got, I'm going to save this one, and I can either download a PDF and share from here, present on the big screen, or I can schedule for these ones to be sent automatically from Joiin. Next, we're going to have a look at Joiin AI, essentially like having ChatGPT with access to your entire group's worth of financial data, allowing you to make instant decisions and pick out trends that you couldn't do manually. So we've got some simple prompts that kind of help you to get started, where we can say, look, analyse my top 5 customers by revenue this year. And there, Joiin's agentic AI has been able to go off, run your individual reports and find that transactional level detail and find the top 5 customers for you and list them out here. But actually we can then go much deeper and ask more hard-hitting questions here as well. So I've got this pre-prepared prompt where I'm going to ask it to analyse my marketing spend over the last 3 months. How's this impacted my top line revenue? Pick out any overspend using the transactional data that it has access to, anything I should be concerned about, and how I can address this, harnessing the large language models, financial literacy, basically. While we're running this report, in terms of your data, this is all self-contained within your own version of AWS, so it isn't used to train any models. And all of our security is obviously best of breed, GDPR, ISO, SOC compliant with our data processes. So now Join's been able to pick out some top line numbers, my marketing spend. It's given me some analysis of how that's impacted my top line revenue, and then actually given me some strategic improvements to make sure that my marketing spend is being spent correctly. Getting some really amazing results with this, so it's definitely worth trying out yourself. That was a quick look at free workflows within Join. However, there's lots more for you to explore that you can access during your free trial, which you can sign up for at join.co or in the link to the description below. And you'll be able to get access to all of our functionality and reporting suites. Getting set up couldn't be easier. Most users, after signing up for a trial, have their first report ready within 6.5 minutes. And 95% of our users go through from trial into a paid subscription without ever having to speak to us, showing the simplicity and ease of use there. However, if you would like some handholding or some support, then we've got a fully dedicated support team ready for you when you need them. All that's left now is for you to go and sign up. Thank you.